Ready to head to South Beach? I know, but I want to get in this time.
Welcome to another episode of Our Haunted Travels with your hosts, Sean and Mary Ann Dawn.
Well, hello YouTubers and welcome to another episode of Our Haunted Travels. I am your host, Sean Donnelly.
And I'm your co-host, Mary Ann Donnelly.
Today we are talking about, and I'm not even going to try to say this name, go ahead.
Casa Casuarine. It's Panic D number 1967. It's better known as the Versace Mansion.
She's better in Spanish.
And I was saying that, you know, it's obviously in South Beach.
We have to do the history first.
Oh.
Let's talk about the history of the mansion first.
And then come back and see why I'm all flary.
See why she's all
sparkly.
So go ahead and watch this. We'll be right back.
The Villa Casa Casuarine was built in 1930 in Mediterranean Revival style, commissioned by architect Alden Freeman. There is a rumor that during construction, a time capsule was hidden within one of the walls. Freeman said that the structure was modeled on the Alcázar de Colón, with its coralline rock blocks. One of the blocks from the Alcázar structure sits on the right side of the main entrance. Addison Misner designed the interior, including the use of key lime coral flooring. The name translates to House of Australian Pine, and speculation about its origin centers on a W. Somerset Maugham novel, Under the Casuarina Tree. Or it may be a reference to the tree on the lot that survived the 1926 Miami hurricane. Major architectural features included an observatory and a small replica of the Homage Tower from Fortaleza Ozama in the Dominican Republic. About 100 medallions of famous people, including Lenin, Mussolini, and Julius Caesar, are found on the walls. Freeman was son of Joel Freeman, who was treasurer of the Standard Oil Company. He lived in the house with his adopted son, Charles Bolton, and Bolton's family. He died at the house on December 29th of 1937. Jacques Amsterdam acquired the house for $100,000 and converted it into a 24-unit apartment building, naming it the Amsterdam Palace. It would change hands, however, several times and be renamed the Christopher Columbus Apartments in commemoration of its Columbus connection and its architectural features. In 1992, Versace bought the house for $2.95 million and renamed it back to its original name. He converted the building from 24 apartments to 8 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, 3 sitting rooms, 10 bathrooms, a bar, a library, 4 living rooms, and added central air conditioning. In 1993, Versace bought the adjoining Revere Hotel, which was built in 1950, to the south of the building, for $3.7 million, and then tore it down to make a pool and garden area. The English art historian and landscape gardener Roy Strong worked on the grounds of the villa for Versace. He had also created the gardens at Versace's Villa Fortunale on Lake Como.
This morning that the trendy Miami area called South Beach was the scene of a horrible crime and that one of the most beloved designers in the world is gone.
On July 15th of 1997, Versace was shot dead in front of this house by Andrew Cunanan. The mansion was then purchased by Peter Lofton for $19 million in 2000. He renovated the property to be used as a boutique hotel, restaurant, and luxury event space. The restaurant, Il Sol, at the Villa Casa Casuarine. The mansion was bought by VM South Beach LLC for $41.5 million in 2013. Since 2015, the Villa Casa Casuarine has been a luxury hotel with 10 unique suites and the renowned gourmet restaurant, Gianni's.
Okay, so sadly we lost Versace. Yep, right on the steps of his mansion. Sad way that happened. Just out of the blue. Horrible. And he just went down to get a paper.
It's always horrible when somebody gets murdered.
Yeah.
It's never fun.
So, with all due respect, and we'll have his picture up here, paying rest in peace. But yeah, so we went down to South Beach, and I remember trying to find this place. Remember?
It did. It took you a while.
Took me a while. We went to the other side of South Beach. We went north instead of south. That happens to me all the time.
Yeah.
And that's
Sorry.
There's a lot of that in Miami. North 2nd Street, South 2nd Street.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I put the wrong
And driving
address
in driving in Miami just to start with.
Oh, jeez.
No, thank you.
Driving in Miami in a rented, expensive sports car, convertible. Trying not to run into anything and trying to look at things, and that part was a little stressful. So why don't you go ahead and talk about some of the paranormal claims that go on this place, which is what led me to want to stop there anyways.
Right. Well, I'll do the paranormal claims. Why not? So, over the years, there have been several different things that have been mentioned. One of them is that there is a terrifying apparition of a man with white hair, wearing a black suit and a top hat. In addition, there were the ghost of Versace, who's been seen roaming the halls. There was a medium that came in at one point, and she said that, actually, I'm not sure if it was a she. There was a medium that came in, and the medium...
He or she.
Yes.
They.
Yeah. The medium said that they had had contact with a spirit of a former soldier, and there were some individuals who heard that there were paranormal claims, and there were some journalists that wanted to try to spend the night there, and they all fled in the middle of the night in terror by what they saw, but we don't know what that was.
So we visited this location July 8th, 2016. We finally found it in South Beach, parked, walked down, and I almost got arrested.
Yeah.
I was not happy.
I know.
Let me back up a little bit more. Okay. So this is the year we went on a cruise, and we were going to go around Miami to different locations in Miami that had paranormal claims. Okay. This was one of them. Right?
Yes.
Driving around Miami, we already said, is a nightmare. It takes a half hour to go a mile. It is crazy, bumper to bumper, and if you're not knowing where you're going, it sucks. Sorry. So we made our way out to South Beach, and I'm getting tired, and we got a convertible and all this other stuff. That's one place I wanted to stop, was the Versace Mansion. And boom, we found it. Finally got there. Got the car parked, which was not easy, trying to find parking.
Yeah, it's terrible parking, too. And then you have to, do these, I don't know, sort of weird things. You have to put your credit card in on some tower, down the block to tell them what parking space you're in.
So we make our way down. We got the camera out. We want to go in. And it was a restaurant at the time.
It's a restaurant. Mm-hmm.
From what we read now, it's a hotel. I don't know if it's a restaurant, whatever. They weren't even open yet. This was during the day. The restaurant opened at night. Real fancy restaurant, because this hotel.
It was kind of opening. It was about.
The mansion was gorgeous.
It was late
they were
afternoon.
running the sweepers.
But it was late afternoon. They were getting ready to open.
I just wanted to step inside into the foyer, snap some pictures. We've been there. We stopped there at the place. I know we didn't have recorders going, but they were like, "Oh, no, you can't come inside." I'm like, "Wait, I just want to stand right there. I could see the foyer." You mean I can't just stand in there?
You were wearing shorts.
I was wearing shorts. I wasn't dressed appropriately. They weren't open yet. I have never felt so much discrimination ever. I was ticked.
I
Right?
think the thing that made it worse was, one, they were still not open. You just wanted to like step on the steps, not even really go in.
So you're taking their side.
No. And the fact that it's on a beach. It's literally on a beach. Everybody outside is just walking around in bikinis and whatever, and you know, we actually had clothes on.
Yeah, we were wearing shorts and a t-shirt, and yeah, it's right there on the beach, and like right next to it is a bar. I think there are bars on both sides of it, but
Yeah,
this
bars,
gorgeous
and then
building.
there was a little ice cream place not
Yeah.
too far down the lane.
Yeah, I just couldn't step inside and take pictures. So you know what? I went across the street and I snapped all kinds of pictures. Here, I'll show you some of them right now. and these are the guys that wouldn't let me in the building. And yeah,
So if you have any intention of visiting the Versace Mansion,
I think that's what
Whether
the
it's-
name of it is now. Casa, whatever.
yes,
Yeah.
Casa Casuarine. I think I'm not on that information, but make sure you're dressed for
Dressed appropriately for.
a dinner evening.
Yeah, shirt and tie.
Yeah.
To get inside, I'm
It's-
like,
it's
and we're
crazy.
not open yet. Sorry, you can't come in yet. And like, we'd have to cash in a plane ticket probably to eat there. To be honest with you,
Probably, but
But-
you know,
hey, if I hit the lottery, I'm going back
I have no
dressed in
desire.
a shirt and tie, and I'm going to be like the Blues Brothers, you know, when they're like chucking shrimp, you know.
I really have no desire to go back to South Beach. I mean, I guess if we could get into here, take and do some stuff in there, I guess I would go back. But just to go back there, it's not my cup of tea. And
No, it's a big
So,
party,
yeah,
you know.
It's
South
not
Beach
us.
is a big party thing. That's really kind of like not our scene, but
Yeah. Yeah.
that's right where the thing was. Okay, so you found some other interesting information about the mansion too, right?
Yes.
Would you like to
hear?
share?
Oh, you want to hear some? Yeah. You mean besides that we're gonna go broke trying to stay there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
there are apparently a lot
How
of
much is it to stay there?
in his room. It's $1,000 a night.
$1,000 a night.
Hey, if you want to sleep in where Versace slept, it's gonna cost you.
Guess I need to play the lottery
Yeah.
for that kind of money to throw away. I don't spend $1,000 on jewelry for you.
I know. I mean, my wedding ring, but other than that,
That was the last piece of expensive jewelry that you got.
yeah, that's all right. I don't really wear much, so. All right. Well, anyway,
I'm
Jewelry,
gonna get
that
some
is.
comments on that one.
jewelry.
Ooh,
Ooh,
this
what
one,
happened? That
focus.
jewelry. That
I think
is.
it's your shiny shirt, maybe.
No, I don't think it's the shiny shirt. I think there's something else. Like we move around.
Seriously?
Like every time we move, it like tries to recalibrate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes. Okay.
So.
Gonna have to work on that. But
Yeah.
anyways, what
So,
else did you find?
Anyhow, there's all kinds of trap doors and secret passageways. That sounds really fun and exciting.
See, folks, I think we should just like all of us
Chip in
parapeeps
together.
get together.
Buy them out.
We're coming in to do an investigation. Trap doors.
Yeah.
We've been to
Countless locations.
hundreds of locations, and I've never heard of trap doors in any of them. I wonder
Yeah.
if the Stanley has any.
I don't know.
Probably not.
I wouldn't think so.
I don't know.
I wouldn't think so. I don't
We'd
think
be
he was
all
into
over
that.
that.
Yeah.
I know you would.
I definitely would. But they say that the guests aren't allowed to use those anymore, but
Well, people have to sleep
they
sometime.
don't know. No. Yeah. But what else is really
$1,000 a night. I ain't gonna be sleeping at that.
really what else is cool is that somewhere in that building there is a time capsule
I heard
hidden
that.
within the walls.
I heard that.
But nobody knows where because the architect died and took that to his grave.
I never know what's in that time capsule.
Yeah, maybe not. But it seems interesting that how many times it's had, renovations, so nobody's come across it. Oh, So very cool. And you could tell just how much money this guy had because of
Crazy.
some of the things that he had. Not only did he have trapdoors and, secret passageways, but he also had a 24 karat gold plated toilet. And he also had his pool lined in 24 karat gold too.
Wow.
That's some extra cash.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what I really want, one of the things that I really want to do, not only just go and take pictures, but I want to work on the decoding a secret message. I want to know what his secret message is. Apparently, in the pool area near that 24 karat gold plated pool, there's a bunch of tiles, and the tiles are a cryptic message that needs to be decoded. I don't know if anybody's ever actually decoded it or not, but I want to try.
Yeah, well, unless we find pictures on the internet, you're not going to.
Hey, you never know. The internet's a big place.
Yeah, you never know. Hey, if you have pictures of that pool area, the towel, let us know.
Yeah, because I want to see it.
She would definitely be happy.
Yeah.
And she'd figure out what that message was. I'm sure you would.
I'd try.
Or you'd go crazy.
I'd try. I've been trying to figure out the zodiac message for years now, but I've not.
So that's some cool stuff.
But yeah.
Too bad we couldn't get inside.
I know. There'll be some things to see. Maybe we'll get one of his secret carrier pigeons, which he had, and get them to send a message to the guards to let us in. What do you think? You think it'll work?
I don't know. That's a stretch there.
Okay. But yeah, he used to have secret carrier pigeons that he would send back and forth messages to his guests with.
That's cool. Yeah.
Probably through some of those trapdoors and secret passageways. But we couldn't get in.
So we have it in there as that Casa
Casuarine.
Casa Casuarine, which I think that is the name of the restaurant, to be honest with you. The more I think about it, the more I get upset with them. And I'm advertising the Casa Casuarine. Maybe I should change that record to Versace's Mansion.
You could do that.
I might do that. And we'll entitle this Our Visit to Versace's Mansion.
Okay.
And not give them any credit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do we have
I
to
said before we record
this over
this
again?
No, I said before. No, I'm not gonna start over. But I said before we record this, I was gonna bash the restaurant and say we're never gonna go there. But then I just said in the video I would go there and act like the Blues Brothers. Bring me another. How much for your children? The women. How much for the women?
Oh my gosh. I still might be visiting the South Beach Police Department.
That's right, you never know. You never know. I just want to record an EVP session.
I just want to take a couple pictures.
Take some pictures. Okay. Anything else you would like to add about this location?
Nope, just if you look out the front door, you're literally looking at the ocean.
If you like this video, I know we just sat here and kind of got grumpy on this one, but I don't know, maybe there are grumpy people out there like us. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Also, please make sure you subscribe. If you have any more information about this location, paranormal or otherwise, if you've been there, ate dinner there.
Yeah, if you were allowed in.
Stayed there, whatever, leave them in the comment section. Would love to hear about it. Mm-hmm. That's right. And don't forget to smash that bell for notifications for more videos from Panic D videos in the future. So until next time,
thanks for watching
and happy hunting.
If you like this video and like to see more in the future, please be sure to hit the subscribe button and give us a like below. Also, if you have any comments or suggestions for future videos, please leave them in the comment section. Thanks for watching this episode of Our Haunted Travels.